This is Vendetta Inc. and this is where we talk about everything Vendetta related. Now, as me always say, if you F with the content, make sure you not engage with it. Like, and make sure you not comment. And if you no wish, you can subscribe. That only to me now go big enough for. As I say, this is a podcast, so we now got no bag of visuals. Now, this is episode 3. An episode, not 3, episode 3, because we are Jamaican. And episode 3 is called The Juggernaut. Dancer, look at the monster that you have created. Look at the type of figure that, you know what them say, pressure build diamond. We can point for Alkaline and say, Alkaline is now the diamond from the pressures of dancehall. Not only the system of dancehall, but also the artists them in a dancehall who give way for them powers to other people who are fight against Alkaline, and for them career still no, they don't know where at all, not even close to Alkaline's career. Look at the monster you have created. Now Alkaline do a song called Juggernaut, and me just feel like me gonna be generous today and just go through a few, information. Me go Google today, we are going to Google what Juggernaut mean. And this is why I say Alkaline is the monster in a dancehall where dancehall create. They never expect the monster to be born, but because of how them think them could get rid of the person, them not know or them never expect say the person would have grow through all of the fight and the hate and everything. So Juggernaut, I'm going to read phone just in case I can't read. A juggernaut is a massive, inexorable force or object that crushes everything in its path and seamlessly impossible to stop. It is used to describe overwhelming, unstoppable powers, whether literal like a massive truck or figurative like an invincible sports team or major corporation. Now, whenever I see big word in a definition, me like to do my little research partner to find out what I mean. As I saw my role. Now, inexorable means impossible to stop, alter, or persuade. It describes a relentless process, force, or person that does not yield to please. To please, it did not, yield to please or obstacles. Doesn't that sums up what Alkaline is? Doesn't that whole definition sum up the person or the artist that Alkaline is in dancehall today? Like Juggernaut is a perfect word. And me go just run through certain lyrics in a Juggernaut. More don't want to play the song because you know how the copyright thing stay. But just by the definition, just compare the word and the meaning of the word and all the terms and the phrases and the comparisons that were made in this what I just read a while ago and think about Alkaline if I know the same thing. Like, say Alkaline is a juggernaut. Say Alkaline is a force to be reckoned with. Don't you see that Alkaline is a person where them they try to get out but them can't move him. It come like say Alkaline just plant himself more and more in the culture in a dance hall that it does come like say he just did it, like you can't move him. And not only that you cannot move him, is also on the basis that if you try to stop him, he will crush you. And we have seen that. I'm not going to say delete no career, but we have seen he has been attacked multiple times, but you can see the victories in terms of him coming out with the more potent lyrics or defense that an artist should have against every artist who coming against him. So everybody will diss him where at that time people feel say would I write him off or would I beat him in a clash, him still come out victorious. And them they just come like badge of honor right now to say, yo, look, like in a World Cup, over the badge pan the player them jersey, you see some stars over it. The stars on the jersey represent how many times them win the World Cup. And Alkaline have couple star up there right now are representing himself. Some artists have none. Enough of them try to go against Vendetta, but they fail. And now, as you can see, most of who in a past who they try, either them turn vlogger, some turn TikToker, some of them just deb out of the music same way, just a hope forget, they could call for them father. And them career just now gonna in a progress. So everybody will try in a work. Me can call out a few names who go against Alkaline, but you probably know them already. I don't even call no name. But we know them as skip round in name. All who hear Alkaline name have to give him respect, but them still have to fight because the grudge have to be there. I believe that Alkaline right now in the position that he's in, and no why business. Me believe enough artists wish I did them. Enough artists wish they were Alkaline. Enough artists wish they did what Alkaline did. Because Alkaline do it already, them can't do it again because them are gonna say, yeah, follow Alkaline. So now everybody are trying to find a new way to come up with something, but it just not work. The criticism then just different nowadays upon them. Like then just can't handle it. Nobody at all in a dancer cannot do what Alkaline did. Nobody. That's why you see man I look co-sign and I look forget, healings from them favorite artists. But back to the Juggernaut Alkaline. I'm so happy me I talk about this today. Zin. Alkaline has presented himself in a way as an artist where he does not need a support from other artists to stand on him too. For him not need a support to stand on what he say. Alkaline has been saying some things from the very beginning at the early part of his career where people like them object but him stand 10 toes down. No, when I think them will make you a man than every other man in the circle or in the vicinity or from the rest of man them is if you can stand up and defend what you say. If you are somebody who if you like a retract or go back by your word, your respect is no longer there. Alkaline say when he say and he double down and he triple down. So that make it worse, they don't like him. So it no matter what they say, me say it already, and me say it again, and me say it next time to make you know that this me stand up for, and this me mean. So none of you can bully me. That is the difference. And that is where the inexorable force come from. And the word force is very important because being a force is being so influential and powerful that in a matter what anybody else or anything what they want to use against you, it has no effect against you because you too strong for that. So me just want to understand why Juggernaut, the song was made by Alkaline. That was very intentional. Alkaline is a very calculated artist. Alkaline just get up and do music because of music's sake. Alkaline do music because of how him as the artist can create something that is impactful. That's why Alkaline they wish part him there. Alkaline know what needs to be done to get to whatever level. To be impossible to stop And it's something where you develop overnight. That is a very strong characteristic. And enough artists not have that. So dancehall, I want to use this moment to thank you officially. And dancehall not just mean the sport, but it mean the major players at the time who did a comedy artist too. Everybody who did a say they don't rate him. Everybody who did not want to vice him. Everybody were turn him back because him say when he say I do not agree with him, but when you can't separate the music from the person. And just knows I work where I work. Thank you to all of Uno. Well, because at the time Uno did have a little name and little fame, and Uno boss did empower so much that Uno and him a par, and I feel like say that I go give them more credit. Thank Uno, because if it wasn't for y'all, even though Alkaline would have been great anyways, but you know, sometimes a man need to fight to get little experience, and we're glad for your experience. You see? Now there's one more thing I want to mention. See? You see what Alkaline went through. Me not even feel no way about it, because that is what he needed to grow. Upon entering onto the dancehall scene, and Alkaline said this too, him did forward in and feel say certain things went certain way. But when he forward in and see how certain things stay, him kind of have to just say rotted. Me have to adjust and change up certain things, because somebody tell you have to smile with them because you can't trust them. Because of them seeing people, yeah, when you smile with you and kill you. Like him a work with people, him try to link with people, and them style him, so him pick up and say, yo, here what? Me see style now. A dog eat dog situation and it's a ball game. Yeah. So guess what? Me change up a thing. And because of what he had experienced, this is why he is the way how he is now. So like you hear now people that talk about him too quiet and him need to be on social media and need to be active. I want to make Alkaline not do them thing there again. Me not saying him sit up on social media, but him did more vocal, but him just tuning and say, yo, me not have time for that. Me do what me need to do. Certain things where me feel say it isn't. So me work, me do what me need to do. And that is why he is the way how he is now. Now me not have a problem. Cause guess what? Everything what Alkaline do now is for the fans, and I am a fan of the movement, and anything where G do, that me I work with. So make we just run through the chorus of Juggernaut, Zine. Just so you can understand, say, the man understand which part him there in the music, which part him stand in a dancehall. Zine? The chorus say, the pain, all the fight, all the hate, all the lies, turn me in a somebody who me love. You hear that? All I what them do, all I what them say, all I hate and all of the fight, turn me in a somebody who me love. So the way how him is right now, in love that. I'm going to rate that too. Zin? Push me at another time, me I go sing another rhyme. Cut me now, you could have not seen no blood. Ready up again, pain and heartbreak. Something tonight with me love. All of my life experiences. You hear that? The things when me go through for real, they build me up as a thug. So all of what happened before, just make Alkaline turn into somebody when I'm love right now. So I can't, whatever I say, can't affect him because in love the way all him is right now. Zane? And the way the fans love it too. So just understand, say, Alkaline is the man what you can't really move at. And if only in a way, I'm going to take it out. Simple task. See? But yeah, just for the understanding. Yeah, man. So episode 3, that is it. I'm out.